Okay, let's talk about AI, but I want you to forget everything you think you know. We are way beyond simple chatbots now. What we're witnessing is a massive, fundamental shift in how we use technology. Today, we are diving deep into the world of AI agents. And these aren't just tools, they're about to be your next teammate.
Look, when the CEO of Google says, "We are entering a brand new era," you pay attention. This isn't just some marketing buzzword. This is real, and it's happening faster than anyone expected. So let's get into what this whole agentic era is actually going to look like for all of us.
So that's the big question, right? What even are these things, and why is everyone suddenly talking about them? We're going to cut through all the noise, all the technical jargon, and give you a super clear, simple breakdown of what AI agents are and why they are about to become a huge part of your life. Here's the game plan. First, we'll define the era we're walking into. Then, we'll get to the heart of what an AI agent actually is. After that, we'll look at the tidal wave of adoption that's coming. We'll meet our future digital coworkers, and finally, we'll ask the most important question. Are you ready for what's next? Let's do this. All right, let's get right into it. What exactly is an AI agent? Honestly, the answer to this question is what separates last year's tech from our immediate future. The key word, the absolute game changer here, is autonomously. Think about it like this. A regular AI, like a chatbot, is kind of like a super smart calculator. You give it a very specific command, it spits out an answer. An AI agent, well, that's more like your chief of staff. You don't give it a command, you give it a goal, and it figures out all the steps to get there on its own. It learns, it adapts, it problem solves. And this right here, this is where it all clicks. With generative AI, you're the one telling it exactly what to do, step by step. You say, write this email. But with an agentic AI, you're the CEO. You just say, make sure we don't miss any deadlines. The agent then monitors the tools, identifies the risk, drafts the email, and sends it out, all on its own. See the difference? It's not just a tool anymore, it's a partner. So what's the secret sauce? What's under the hood? It really comes down to this powerful combo of 5 key things. They automate the boring stuff, they actually learn from you and get smarter over time, they can make decisions based on data, they adapt when things change, and they can talk to you and all your other software. You mix all that together and you've got something completely revolutionary. Okay, so now we know what they are. Let's talk about why you're about to see them absolutely everywhere. Because this isn't just a small trend. This is a tsunami of adoption, and honestly, the numbers are just staggering. Get this. Deloitte is predicting that in just 2 years, the number of big companies using AI agents is going to double. A quarter of all enterprises will be using them by next year, and that jumps to a full half of them by 2027. The race is officially on. And if you thought that was wild, check this out. It's not just a future plan. Right now, 82% of organizations are already working on how to integrate AI agents into their day-to-day operations. This is about to become the new normal for how business gets done. But this is the number that really tells the whole story. 99%. We're talking basically all of the developers, the people who are actually building the software we use every day, they are already building or exploring AI agents. This isn't coming from the top down, it's a movement building from the ground up. So we know they're coming, but what are they actually going to be like to work with? Well, think of it like hiring a new person for your team. At first, they'll have a very specific job, but over time, they're going to learn, grow, and become a totally essential part of your workflow. Let's look at how that's going to play out. We're going to see this happen in 4 pretty clear stages. First up, they'll start as specialized experts. Think of an AI radiologist that helps a doctor spot things they might have missed. Then they're going to evolve into proactive partners. This is an agent that sees a potential supply chain problem and flags it for you before it becomes a crisis. Next, you'll see collaborative teams, where a bunch of different specialized agents work together to tackle really complex problems, kind of like a project team. And finally, they'll become autonomous decision makers, capable of managing entire systems on their own, like an agent that actively manages an investment portfolio in real time. And working with them is going to feel incredibly, human. Imagine an agent that senses from your typing speed and tone that you're stressed before a big meeting, so it adjusts its responses to be more supportive. Or an agent that you can show a rough sketch on a napkin to and it turns it into a full 3D product design. They're going to be so hyper-personalized that they'll anticipate what you need before you even know you need it. Okay, so this all sounds amazing, right? Maybe even a little intimidating. So what does it actually mean for us, for you and me? That's really the most important question of all.
Are you ready for what's coming?
Listen, this is the single most important takeaway. The whole fear about AI taking jobs, it's based on a total misunderstanding of the goal here. The point isn't to replace humans, it's to augment them. It's about automating the boring, repetitive, soul-crushing tasks so that we can focus on what we actually do best, being creative, thinking strategically, and connecting with other people. This tech isn't here to make us obsolete, it's here to make us superhuman.
And you want to know the best part? This incredible power isn't going to be locked away for only the giant tech companies to use. No way. Thanks to the explosion of no-code and low-code tools, pretty soon anyone will be able to build their own custom AI agent. This is a massive equalizer. It means small businesses, entrepreneurs, creators, anyone can have the same kind of firepower as the big guys.
So there you have it. The agentic era isn't some far-off science fiction concept. It's here. It's happening now. And very soon, you're going to have a digital teammate that's ready to help you tackle your biggest goals. So the only question left is, when your AI agent shows up for its first day on the job, what's the first thing you're going to ask it to do?
Thanks for watching. Before your Wi-Fi drops, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Stay sharp, stay curious, and keep guarding the trends.